Hey guys, it's Heather here, and I know you have all been asking for the follow-up video, what happened with BarbarianParty. And if you've been following me on Twitter, you already know, yes, we beat those boys. It was an awesome war, so I wanted to bring you this video and give you a recap of everything that happened. The other thing I want to address is somebody left a comment asking me to please change the intro because you guys feel like you're watching Barney. And you know that just means I am never going to change this intro. That's absolutely awesome. So keep watching Barney, keep loving me, and we'll all be good. A few other things to clear up. Yes, Cam was in this war on both his Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 8. And if you've been following Cam, you know that he got hacked during the time that our war was taking place. And his name was changed to Nate on his Town Hall 10 account. So he was able to use both of his attacks on Nate during this war. And I'm pretty sure it was him, but maybe not, because both of those were 1-star attacks. So we probably looked out there. It was probably Nate to control. Otherwise, those would have been 2-3 stars against us, and we may have been in trouble. But, so the war after our war is when that account was banned by Supercell to verify the ownership of it. So it looks like everything's been cleared up now, and that's great. And BarbarianParty won their war, even with their #1 guy banned for a few days. So congrats to those guys too. Now I want to get right into these attacks that you guys have been waiting to see. Just a couple of other things to let you know about. We have had a few more clans added to our kingdom. So if you're looking to join one of my clans, go to clashtooter.com/join, and that will take you right to the join video that gives you the current list of all of our clans. And you can see which one fits you the best. I get a lot of messages saying, hey, where do I fit in? Heather, tell me where to go. I don't know. You go look at our clans, you see where you fit in best, and then send in a join request, and hopefully you'll get in. The clans are pretty popular. We get a lot of requests, so I apologize if you're not able to get in right away. We are looking for really high war hero, people that aren't rushed, people that are focused on war and those war troops. So if you don't get in right now, maybe try again in a little bit once you've been able to build up your troops a little bit better. Let's go ahead and start this off and show you guys Lil Cam's attacks. This is his Town Hall 8, remember, and he is going to be using a pretty familiar dragon attack strategy. I think I might have a video on this one. He's going to be going in on this first attack with 10 level 3 dragons, 2 rage spells, 1 heal spell, and level 6 balloons in the clan castle. And he's facing one of these spread out bases. So he is going to go ahead and drop dragons in the 2 corners, both the south and the east. Starts going against the clan castle, and as that air defense on the northeast side starts firing on the dragons, he sends his clan castle loons in and then drops a heal spell for them just to get that air defense down. And he's got the main bulk of his dragons heading into the center. Still has 1 rage left, hasn't dropped that yet. Looks like he's gonna save that for the last air defense. And there we go, the rage for the loons, but they go down. And we have a couple of dragons that are getting stuck on those skeleton traps. And another one just gets wiped out by an air bomb. So now he just has 1 dragon in the center. So he goes ahead and drops his Barbarian King. Try and see if that Barbarian King can help clear out some of that stuff that hopefully these dragons can get that last air defense down, but just not gonna happen. So all he has left at this point is his Barbarian King, which is gonna go ahead and take out that cannon. But he needs to get rid, he really just needs to get rid of that Tesla. And hopefully if his Barbarian King could take down that air defense somehow, then he would have a chance. But you guys all know too well, this has happened to all of us. If you leave that 1 air defense up, there's just no way a dragon's gonna get anywhere near it. So I'll go ahead and just fast forward through this. See the dragon heading back in. And you know, he's at full health, which is too bad. He was so close to a 3-star, and within seconds, that dragon is just annihilated. So we got Barbarian King, 27 seconds left. He takes out a builder hut, and he's got just a little bit of health left, and he'll just pound on that wall, let the time run out. And there we go, 2-star for Cam on his first attack. Let's go ahead and check out Lil Cam's second attack using the same troop composition. We got 10 dragons, 2 rage, 1 heal, and level 6 loons in the clan castle. And he's going to be approaching this from behind the air sweeper, which is a really good strategy now. If you can attack within the air sweeper's blind spot, that'll be really good, especially for those clan castle loons. And he's going to be sending them in pretty much just in a wall. Just a mass wall of dragons, holding back on those spells, letting his dragons get even deeper into the base before dropping that first rage, which is perfectly timed for his clan castle balloons to use that rage and take out the first air defense, use the heal on those clan castle loons, and then goes ahead and drops his second rage to help his dragons take out these final air defenses, the town hall, and that level 5 Tesla. And once those 3 air defenses are down, this attack is pretty much over. It's going to be a 3-star for Cam. He's got 4 dragons alive plus his Barbarian King. So he drops his Barbarian King on the east side, start taking down those outside structures, and also taking some heat from that archer tower, which is great because it lets his 1 dragon that's almost in black health stay alive long enough to get to that archer tower. Goes ahead and rages his king, gets that guy ahead of the other 2 dragons. All we have left is just 1 archer tower. It looks like that archer tower is going to be able to pick off that dragon, but it's not going to matter because it's got 2 dragons from behind. And there we go, super quick, easy 3-star for Lil Cam. Now I'm going to take you back right towards the beginning of the war and show you an attack. It's our number 6 Sharp against their number 7 aerial bars. And Sharp's going to be going in with a GoHo. It does a really great job with this attack, but there's something that happens here that was just absolutely hilarious. And I remember watching this live just being like, oh, what the crap just happened here? So, happens right towards the beginning. As he gets the clan castle pulled out, you know, drag them over to the east side. Got them pulled out. Any second now. There we go. Golem drop. Wizard just shoot him in the back. Gets another golem in. Gets the wizards behind. So here is the GoWi part of the GoHo. Archer Queen falling behind. Got everything cleared out now, so it's time to send in the wall breakers, right? Keep your eye on the wall breakers. So they bust through the first compartment, get through another compartment, and then they're out of there, guys. That guard job's done. What the crap just happened? They could have gone into the center compartment. That was still available, but no, apparently those 3 little walls on the outside just look too enticing to those little wall breakers, and they're like, don't worry, you can use your queen. She'll take care of those walls for you. So then Sharp goes ahead with the second part of this attack, sending in the Hog Riders. Gets his heal spell in there. Barely uses his queen in time. I was worried they had forgotten about her. Perfect timing, perfect placement for that heal spell. Able to, that's a double giant bomb spot, but he still had Hogs able to survive out of that. And he's got his Barbarian King coming up from the south that's going to be able to get to that town hall. So this was a really close attack. He just has 2 defensive structures left, so maybe just a couple little tweaks there, leaving more Hogs alive, and he could have taken this for a 3-star. But not bad. Good try against a Town Hall 9. And given a lot of information to the next attacks to be able to 3-star that. All right, so let's throw it back over to Barbarian Party and show you their number 2 guy, whoever the crap that is. He's going to be taking on our number 1 maxed out Kip Coan and see how he holds up and what he's able to do with this base. So Hacker Nate is going to send in a few hogs to draw the clan castle out. And he's able to pull all that out. Archers, wizards, got a witch back in there, drag them over to the south side, and then sends in his clan castle and a golem to take care of those clan castle troops. And he's got 5 golems going in. So we're going to have a 5 golem go wipe. He's got his jump spell. He's got 3 of his golems jumping into the center, followed by the P.E.K.K.A. and the heroes. And he's got 2 golems that are bashing on walls right now. So not just one, like previously shown before, we got 2 golems that are now doing absolutely nothing but pounding on walls. But the rest of the troops are going on into the center. It's a party in there. Mad chaos, who knows what's going on. Got wizards on the town hall. Town hall is down. And Barbarian King is down. Still has his queen alive. Just use the ability. And we're at 37%. Queen's health is just about gone. There she goes. And we still got 2 golems. They're just having a party on that wall. Oh, we're down to 1. Just 1. And he is bound and determined to get through there. That mortar is his. And we got 2 wizards alive. So he's holding back on those wizards. Letting that golem get through. And once that golem's through and going to take the heat, then he'll send in his 2 wizards to start taking down these last buildings. Hopefully get close enough to get that 50%. We're at 46. Golem splits and oh, we lost a Golemite to a spring trap. That's gonna cost him 48% and no go. So dang close. That was a really nice attack. Too bad more of those golems didn't head in or have more backup there to be able to take him to the 50%. Now we did attack Cam's Anti-Golem Base. We attacked it twice. First time we did not do too well. Kip knew that he needed to go in and set a fire break. I told him to watch a Spencer 23 $signs video on how to combat these anti-golem bases. And this was just something totally new to him. Totally took him by surprise. It did not happen. I'm sure you guys might see this on some kind of recap of Cam's about people just completely failing on this base. I'm going to show you the follow-up attack that Suzuki did in just a second. Cam said nobody has attacked his Lil Cam account the way Sean did, and I'm gonna guess that nobody has attacked his anti-golem base this way either. This was pretty unusual, but hey, it did something. It did better than Kip's attack, so I'll go ahead and show this to you. So Suze goes ahead and starts in with 2 golems, followed by P.E.K.K.As and heroes, and a line of witches, and a line of wizards. So going on just completely doing a wall of offensive force, and then sends in 2 healers as well. So the healers are doing an awesome job keeping these wizards alive. He's got 1 golem busted through, and we lose a healer, but we have 1 healer still working on that golem, keeping him alive. And this base is doing exactly what it's designed to do, which is send your troops along the outside. So these troops are just getting nowhere near the center. The clan castle draws them in a little bit, and they manage to get through that wall. They're in the core, and they're wiping out these clan castle troops. But it's just skeleton trap after skeleton trap. These wizards get nowhere near the town hall. But we're at 50%. So, and we even have a few minions left to send on in, so we're doing pretty good. That was the main goal, make sure that every base gets starred and we get the experience from it. So now I got a minion up in the north, and he's gonna be taking on this laboratory. If the sweeper just leave him alone, it's like spit, blow back. I still have more skeleton traps alive. It's just crazy. All right, so that wraps it up. Hey, we did star Hacker Nate, so all good. Every base got starred. Let's go ahead and check out Tim's attack on their number 5 Deputy Dodo. And Tim is going to be going in with a GoWiWi. This GoWiWi attack works really well against Town Hall Knights. And Tim just knows how to work it. He's got his golems going in, followed by a line of wizards, followed by his wall breakers, and then drops mass wizards behind with his heroes. And he has 2 openings, drops his jump spell. Clan Castle comes out and splits Witch in the Clan Castle, but doesn't seem to be a problem. He's still able to get into those Clan Castle troops and take them out. You got the King and the Archer Queen coming over. Tim's King's just about dead. His troops are trying to get to that Queen. He's hiding behind the wall, and they do so, and enemy Archer Queen's down. And he still has a golem left. So he starts a second GoWiWi down on the east side with a golem, followed by some wizards, and then witches come around and join up too. So now we got the second GoWiWi going on. So this is a great way to do it. Split up your attack just a little bit. Just when your main force runs out of steam, if you can come back in behind with that golem, with some extra troops, you can then take out these back buildings and be able to turn what would normally be just a 2-star attack into a 3. And he doesn't have very many defenses that he needs to get through, but everybody's still behind those golems. The golem's just soaking up all that damage. This is his queen ability finally. His golem is now down, but it doesn't matter. Only 1 defense left. And there we go, 3-star for Tim. Awesome attack. Let's check out one of my other favorite attacks from this war. This is Mick J, Town Hall 8, going up against Dylan in BarbarianParty, using another Anti-Dragon North Heavy base that we saw all over the map from BarbarianParty. So we know that this is likely going to have those corner Teslas, and those corner Teslas are going to be trapped up pretty well to be able to take out a hog attack. So McJ does this attack. This was one of the first attacks of the war, and he's only going to be doing this with level 3 hogs too. So he sends a few hogs down from the north just to check for giant bombs, doesn't find any there, and then goes ahead and sends in a hog to pull the clan castle. And then sends in a few barbarians to distract, followed by wizards to take that clan castle out. Sends in a few hogs to make sure there's no other giant bombs there, and then launches his main attack. Sending in 3 packs of hogs, all from the south. And as they head into the center, they find a giant bomb, but he has awesome hill placement. So you see those hills, they don't even overlap, they're just perfectly placed. He has his 2 groups of hogs that are swinging it around the base, and then drops his final hill spell. Has pretty much all of these hogs alive. Remember, level 3 hogs. So that's just awesome. So as they're working, he's at 43%. And he goes ahead and drops a giant followed by a wizard on these corners to get these Teslas down. So does that on each of those corners, sends his Barbarian King down into the south to take out that south Tesla. But those hogs never got anywhere near the Teslas, never triggered any of those giant bombs. And now he has a massive army left to just clean this base up with. He still has 5 wizards that he's held onto too. He doesn't even need those. And get this base finish cleaning up. Remember what I told you, if you have those corner Teslas, either you need a giant and a wizard to take those out, or drop a couple loons on those and get those Teslas out of the way so you keep your hogs well out of the path of that destruction. Now here is the same base, except for this time it's not as maxed as it was before, but the reason I want to show you this base is, one, we take it down with dragons, and two, we use Sierra November to do it, who's a Town Hall 7. So you Town Hall 7s out there who have been wondering, hey, can I, use my level 2 dragons to take down Town Hall 8 bases? Yes, you definitely can. So he starts with the dragon in the corner to take out that Tesla that we know is just lurking there, and then starts his wall of dragons all along that northeast side to start heading into the base. And as those dragons are clearing those buildings, he just patiently waits, and as they head in, drops his sandcastle balloons and has them aimed at that cannon, so that once these buildings go down, it will then go towards that level 5 air defense. And once the clan castle starts coming out, he goes ahead and drops his 3 lightning to take out the back air defense, hoping he can kind of nick some of those clan castle troops as they come out. He sends his barbarian king into the west side to take out the Tesla, and then just lets the rest of his troops just play out, and it's just cleanup from now on. There's only 2 archer towers that are left, and a massive amount of dragons, and a Tesla that's down in the south. So that's the last Tesla that he's going to have to clean up. So perfectly executed. This was an awesome attack. Awesome to have a Town Hall 7 be able to go up higher and 3-star these mid-range Town Hall 8s. And there you go, super quick 2-minute star from Sierra November. I know this is getting a bit long for my videos, just too many awesome attacks. I want to make sure that the guys who did these attacks were able to have their videos shown as part of the Barbarian Party War. So I wanted to get this one out here too by Chiller. He's our number 23 guy going against number 16 Venomous. And he is going to be using a GoHo, which became our favorite attack for this war, because a lot of their bases were just set up perfect for this type of attack. Chiller's going to start his attack by setting off one of those giant bombs and also uncovering a few skeleton traps, and then sends a hog in to pull the clan castle. And then tries to pull them down to the south side, but gets surprised by a Tesla. So he's going to go ahead and still just pull the clan castle troops to the south. Slowly but surely. Gets a wizard in there to go ahead and take that Tesla down. And then sends in his clan castle, which is full of witches, to wipe that clan castle out. So once clan castle's down, sends in his barbarian, followed by his golem way up front, and starts the GoWiWi part of this GoHo. And as that's going, goes ahead and rages, and they find the other 2 giant bombs. And so now his hogs are going to have a complete heyday, launched from the north, and nothing to worry about here. Giant bombs are gone, and those hogs are staying in a pack together, so just uses 1 heal spell. They split apart just a little bit. They still have plenty of health, so he holds on the heal spell, now drops it in the west. Massive amount of hogs that are alive. This barbarian king is alive, still has the golem alive as well. And that last defense goes down, and now it's just hogs cleaning this base up for a minute. So no Teslas over in the east and the west corners. So doesn't need to worry about that, doesn't need to worry about the giant bombs, everything's taken care of, and we'll just fast forward through this attack. And there you go, Super User 3-star by our guy Chiller. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. Even though I still have a ton of footage from this war, I know this video is already past way too long. I wish I could show everybody's attack. JJ had a really killer hog attack, I'll have to save for later, and everyone did such an amazing job. Final score was 95 to 88. We left 10 stars on the table, but we did use every attack and starred every base. And even though I was a spectator during this war, it was still probably one of the most fun times I've ever had playing Clash of Clans. It was great to have everyone on together almost the entire time, with each attack's live watch just full of spectators cheering each other on and talking strategy in chat and on Bindle. So congrats White Whales on such a major win. Be sure to share this video with your clan so they can see some of these really cool attacks. I will leave a shortcut in the sidebar so you can tell them where to go to watch this video. Super easy, just tell them to go to clashtooter.com/BP2. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter so you can get updates and make me feel super cool for having people who pretend to care about what I say. If you want to chat, then join #ClashTutor on Bindle, and I'll catch you next time.